Okay, welcome back. This is actually the second video. I'm doing a series of short videos, so if you have not watched the previous one, please do. So far, we've already managed to read in all the games of the 2018-2019 season. It's in memory now, memory as in our laptop or computer's memory. Jupyter knows about all the games. We now have to do the next step, which is to analyze the data, just to look at it. Some people call it exploratory data analysis. Okay, so let me write that down. That's what we will do. So what is the first thing we can do? Let's see. Let's take, I'm curious about home, how many teams are there? So you have this home team column, and I can say that is called number of unique. Okay, so there are 32 unique home teams, and how many away teams are there? Same thing, good. So there are 32 teams in the NFL. Okay, n unique gives you those. We can do just say, hey, show me all the unique ones. And if you do that, here are your 32 teams, right? Good. Now, there is also a week. So the week column, I can say how many unique weeks are there, right? So that tells me that there are 17 weeks. Okay, the NFL preseason, or I should say not preseason, sorry, regular season goes for 17 weeks followed by the playoffs. Okay, so there is preseason, 17 weeks they play, all these 32 teams are playing a lot of games. In fact, they seem to have played 256 games altogether. Okay, so it means that every team has played 16 games and then they've gone into postseason. What I'm curious about is how many do they play exactly the same number of games in each week? Okay, I'm just curious about it. I don't know that much about NFL, so I thought, why don't I find out? So for that, we will do something called value counts. So what does value counts do? Value counts, we can get rid of this. Value counts gives us the frequency of games. So in week number 17, there were 16. It has sorted them from highest to lowest. Okay. So to make it even clearer, let me do this. If I sort by the index, that's much nicer. In week 1, when the NFL 2018 season opened, probably in September or October of 2018, there were 16 games. Next week, 16 games, 16 games. Then there were only 15 games. So every week, the same number of games do not happen. 15, 15, 15, then it went down to 13 games, and then it picked back. A lot of the games are 16 games. Okay. So now this gives us an idea of how the games are distributed. Okay. So very simply, all we have done is we have opened a data frame, we've looked at the columns. I want to show you one more thing. You can do df dot. This is the last thing I will do in this very quick look at the data frame itself. If you do describe, it will take every numeric column. Game ID is a numeric column, but it's an ID, so we should not really do statistics on IDs. So let's leave that out. There are 256 rows of everything has 256 rows. So let's look at probably these two. Home score. The average score is home score is 24 and the average away score is 22. Okay, so there seems to be a slight advantage. We're going to look at it in the next video. I'm going to show you how to see if this is truly an advantage or not, but 1 or 2 points seem to be there. The maximum in an NFL game was ever 54 scored by some team, and an away team managed to score 51. Okay, so some statistical summary with just one command, df.describe, we are getting all of this. The next video, I'm going to try doing some very basic plotting. Okay, I want to keep these videos short.